Good evening, everybody. My name is Councillor Nitin Parekh, Mayor of Harrow. I'm delighted to be here to congratulate Kanti Bhai for the wonderful achievement. I don't want to, I'm not going to repeat everything that's been said so far. Mainly, as a mayor of Harrow, I'm quite delighted we've got something called Sangat, which really helps people of Harrow and serves the people of the Harrow, particularly in the current time where there's a lot of need. And Kanti Bhai was instrumental in sort of setting it up. And one more thing, we should also say that Kanti Bhai has done all this thing, I'm sure. His other half has supported him. And as it says, behind every successful man, there is a successful woman. So we must thank her as well for sacrificing her time. Kanti Bhai not being with her, and I know it because my wife has the same problem probably. In fact, I was looking for, I went to a function last time and there was a lawyer sitting next to me in the dinner, and I said, do you do divorce work? She said, why? She said, my wife is looking for somebody to... Anyway, I'm not going to spend a lot of time. Normally I can speak for an hour sometimes, but today I'm not going to say that much. Really, MBE is such an important achievement, and we must appreciate what Kanti Bhai must have done throughout his life to get this achievement. And we must learn and get inspired by that kind of thing which we see, particularly in our community where we really need a lot of support in terms of political involvement. And I don't think we have, compared to our proportional our contribution in other fields, I think we are slightly behind in political field. And I always say this, it's about time we start taking more interest in politics, because all of us are very rich, we got good money, but you will find over the years what may happen, we will have a lot of money but no voice. In Harrow we are lucky. I've got my two colleagues from Harrow Council here, Councillor Anjana Patel and Ramji Chauhan. So thanks for coming in and joining the function, and thanking Kanti Bhai. But I think we should, more and more of us should try and take more political role, so that we have our voice where it counts rather than outside. I, as a mayor, my main job is to appreciate things that people are doing, and as a mayor, I'm quite delighted. I'm a mayor of a borough where there's so much talent involved, and it's one of the most diverse boroughs as well. People will be surprised that Harrow is one of the most diverse boroughs. People from all the different communities, different color, different castes, they live in harmony in Harrow. And Indian contributes 25% of the Harrow. And then Gujarati is the second largest language. Over 20,000 people speak Gujarati in Harrow. So we must take proud. And I am particularly take pride that I am, as a Gujarati mayor, represent the people of Harrow, and I'm really proud that you supported me during my tenure. As a mayor, I'm allowed to choose a charity and all the mayors are allowed, and I've chosen something called Akshay Patra, which I'm sure quite a few of you know what Akshay Patra does. The meaning of Akshay Patra itself is, Akshay means something which never finishes. Naas na hoy. That's called Akshay. And a patra is a bowl, so it actually looks after children and elderly at risk of starvation. And quite often, the main job they're doing is basically supporting children. Even in this country, there are 4 million children who rely on free school meal during the school term. But when there's a half term, like half term or full term now, at the moment we are in half term, some of them don't get to eat enough food even in this country. And that's where my charity comes in as well. They support school holiday clubs. And it was declared the best charity by BBC, I think in July or August last year. And Prime Minister Modi, because it actually originated in India, and Prime Minister Modi of India is supporting the charity as well. And every day, I think it supplies 1.8 million meals throughout the world to needy children and the needy adults. And even in England, in London mainly, they supply 2,000 food parcels every day. So it's quite important, and that is why I'm supporting it. I wanted to bring that charity to Harrow, because there's a need in Harrow as well, and that's why I decided to support the charity. Without further ado, thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. And Kanti Bhai, once again, well done, congratulations to you. and I'm sure a lot of people get inspired from your achievement and try and achieve something. And as a mayor, one of the best part of my job, I always say, is to meet so many good volunteers who silently do sort of so much work that, the contribution is so much. And I sometimes hypothetically think, what if they all stop working tomorrow? What will happen to us if all the volunteers were giving such a wonderful time, their own time, sacrifice their own money quite often at the cost of their own, So how much important the volunteering is, and Kanti is one of the example, and I'm sure we will all get inspired. Once again, thank you on behalf of Harrow Council and everybody. Thanks to both of you. Big round of applause to Kanti and Mrs. Thank you very much. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening.